Ladies and gentlemen. Hello, everybody. I know this is not the right screen, so give me a moment. But I hope you're all doing well, as I thank you all for tuning in for another episode of Universe Mode in WWE2K24. Today we have a lot more to get into. Well, actually, we don't have a lot more to get into, but we have more first round matchups, and simply we're going to be closing out the first round for all tournaments for the blue brand, which means that after this episode, we'll be on to the second round, the semifinals, and getting ready for the finals to crown champions at Night of Champions next Saturday. So I would say we got a lot ahead of us, which in a nutshell, we do. We just had for this episode, for episode 6 with Smackdown, we have a lot of first round matchups. So at this point, with the way I was just talking, I'm just saying the same thing over and over, and it's really annoying that I just did that. Sorry, I had to fix my microphone. But yeah, I hope you are all having a great day so far, whether it's getting started or just about to end. I hope it was great nonetheless. Now I'll show you guys what is on tap for us tonight tonight's match card, as we have Noam Dar taking on Axiom in the first round matchup for the United States title tournament, and the man Becky Lynch taking on the Prodigy Roxanne Perez for the women's title tournament for their first round matchup. For the first round matchup for undisputed WWE title tournament is Sheamus taking on the megastar L.A. Knight. Yeah, so that'll do it for the first. Yeah, the first round matchups for the tournaments. Yeah, then we got Zayn versus Theory for the United States title, for the U.S. title tournament. Then Cargill versus Valkyria for the women's side of things. Then for undisputed WWE title, got Logan Paul taking on Andrade, and Santos Escobar versus Wesley. For the U.S. title tournament. Then beyond the EST of WWE, Bianca Belair taking on the Eradicator Rhea Ripley for the women's title tournament. Then the American Nightmare Cody Rhodes takes on the Scottish Warrior Drew McIntyre for the undisputed WWE title tournament. And then for our final matchups, or final first round matchups for each tournament, we have Xavier Woods taking on Apollo Crews, first round matchup. Then Natalya versus Io Sky for the women's. And in our main event, we have the almighty Bobby Lashley taking on Mr. Backstabber. I mean that in a figurative sense because of his character, and that's his finisher, Mr. Carlito, who upset or simply beat Randy Orton in the qualifying match to get to this point. That would be our main event first round matchup. So, that being said, we do have a ton of matches going on. And, yeah. If you guys have any questions, comments, concerns, video ideas, or suggestions for this channel, for the series, for video games in general, or whatever you've seen on my channel, please consider dropping them down in the chat. It would be greatly appreciated, ladies and gentlemen. Hope you're all doing well. Now, that being said, our first match of the night between Noam Dar vs. Axiom for the U.S. title tournament is next.
A gifted in-ring technician and a gifted braggart.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall Making his way to the ring from Ayr, Scotland, weighing in at 178 pounds, Supernova 11, Noam Dar!
Prides himself on maintaining a veteran mindset because of that vast international experience. Throughout his career, Dar has burned bright like a supernova.
And trust me, that's not just a metaphor. Like something straight out of a comic book, here comes Axiom.
The masked hero of WWE has arrived.
And his opponent from Madrid, Spain, weighing in at 154 pounds, Axiom!
Axiom says he wants to be a symbol people can rally behind.
Well, he's got the support of much of the WWE Universe already.
A superb athlete, Axiom is ready to take his game to the next level.
And right any wrongs he encounters along the way.
Some might find Noam Dar obnoxious, but he has managed to make his in-ring work undeniable.
Yeah, with his superior grappling ability, devastating strikes, and unrelenting fighting spirit, Noam Dar has really managed to find a way to let his actions do the talking.
Fine point, Byron. Now he can stop talking altogether.
And he'll be taking on the superhero known as Axiom. For what he lacks in size, he more than makes up for in brains.
He's a nerd, Saxton. That's why you like him. You two probably sat at the same table during lunch.
Down for a European armbreaker.
Getting him into the corner, landing the uppercut. Kick! Gets him in position.
This is not going to end well for him, Michael. Oof. Oh, my goodness.
He heads outside. Countouts legal in this match.
Just disrespectful.
Making a mockery of your opponent could eventually backfire. Oh, look at a torture their opponent. Uh-oh, this isn't going to be good. Oh, man. Corey, we know that Axiom has a deep bag of aerial skills that can upset the biggest opponents. How does that impact this match tonight?
While his agility is impressive, Cole, Axiom does have a few weaknesses. With his calculating mind, we've seen Axiom from the top. Oh, no! An absolutely terrible landing ringside.
Look at this. Snap suplex.
Oh, man, right to the arm.
Hyperextend your elbow.
Buries a knee to the body.
Taking this one back to the ring now.
Oh, jeez, that could take you out.
Look at this! Oh, the high risk doesn't pay off!
Talk about a jumping nothing. A real miscalculation on that.
No.
Suicide dive.
That is the attitude of a daredevil. The ability to take risk with minimal trepidation.
No fear, absolute reckless abandon.
Uh-oh.
Dropping the knee for more punishment.
He is just reeling from that offense.
Yeah, but you can't count anyone out yet. This match could still go either way. Ooh, what a nasty kick. Oh, it's disrespectful.
That's going to be a moment you want to forget it very soon. He can do it here. Shoulder up, and the referee ends the count.
He is going to take this match as long and as far as he needs to. Dar has his shot lined up. Penalty kick to the arm. Noam Dar channeling every ounce of attitude with that offense.
Step up, Enziguri.
And that can vanquish Axiom.
Makes a cover. And that's all she wrote.
Here is your winner, Supernova 11, Noam Dar.
Axiom takes the loss.
You can't deny that Dar came into the match and really put in the work.
He's an elegant savage and a world-class performer. This is just what happens when you let him go.
Gotta say, this outcome, that was a very unexpected outcome in terms of like just the match in general. I could say, oh, whoa, I expected Axiom to win. Now I couldn't expect either or to win, either person to win. But what I did expect is the way that Noam Dar basically sat on offense for almost a majority of that match. Because it's like the second the bell rang, he was like, oh, I'm gonna just go crazy. And he was absolutely dominating him. It's like Axiom had no reversals, had no counters, and just simply was trying to be on defense, but it was very weak, if you kind of catch my drift. So, I don't know. I expected more of a back and forth battle, very close, hard fought battle, but it looks like all that those quick moves, quick cuts, quick stops, quick punches, and simply the fighting style of Noam Dar was too much for Axiom to handle. And speaking of too much to handle, the Prodigy has her hands full. Well, it could go either way, but the Prodigy, Roxanne Perez, is taking on the man, Becky Lynch, in a first-round matchup for the women's title tournament. And it's up now.
Look out! Here comes the history maker, the man, Becky Lynch.
I'll tell you what, you cannot understate what Lynch has meant to sports entertainment and to women everywhere.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall, making her way to the ring from Dublin, Ireland, Becky Lynch.
A main eventer, a former double champion, left WWE to have a child and returned without losing a step.
Well, that's just the man doing the man things.
Becky Lynch, a woman who's done it all, yet continually improves herself with every match.
And that means that every time the man competes, we are seeing her at her best.
A self-proclaimed prodigy. Well, it's time to prove it tonight.
And from Laredo, Texas, Roxanne Perez.
Roxanne Perez was trained by WWE Hall of Famer Booker T, and he has said on numerous occasions that he sees endless potential in Perez.
Potential's great, but she needs to tap into that killer instinct that Booker had. That edge keeps you on top.
Well, one thing is you have to answer Becky's amazing in-ring IQ and willingness to do anything to win.
Well, if she can find the right strategy, it'll change her career.
You know, Becky Lynch at times has lost sight of herself, but who she was deep inside never changed. She's still the man, and she's ready to take on anyone who doubts her.
When you've had a long and tumultuous career like Lynch, you're going to grow and change as a person. But yeah, at her core, she has always been the same Becky. Now, she's more ready than ever to prove it.
So once again, the man is out to show the WWE Universe just how dominant she can be.
She's taking on the self-proclaimed prodigy, Roxanne Perez. Living up to a moniker like that is hard to do, but Perez is more than willing to do the work and earn it one match at a time. Russian leg sweep. Single leg drop kick.
Wrist lock, and they'll turn it into it. Can she keep her down? And she kicks out at 2.
No celebrations yet.
Becky Lynch has so many tricks in her arsenal, so many ways to get the better of her opponent. Corey, what do you think is going to be the go-to for her here?
We know that Becky likes to pick up the pace, to throw her opponents off that way. Disorienting and discombobulating the competition is something Becky really excels at and could be the key to her getting the upper hand in this one. Oh, across the top rope.
Taking this to the floor.
Oh! Strong kick. My goodness.
Oh, man.
Right to the arm.
Hyperextend your elbow.
She's enduring some damage.
Perez showing a veteran-like mindset to pull that off.
Sight set on the top rope.
Oh, God. Some might call that showing off, but what a display. What a way to flaunt your abilities. Up high, cross body. Cover.
She kicks out at 1.
Loose cover leads to a strong kick out. Buster. Oh my God.
Wrist lock, climbing the ropes, into the arm drag.
Agility like that, easier said than done, gentlemen.
A well-timed dodge.
Becky has lost any momentum here.
Roxanne has
Takedown, looking for the crossface. It's cinched in, this could be over.
I don't know what choice she has.
Fighting desperately. She rolls her way out of the submission and takes control.
Oh, a nice hip toss. Right into a drop. The elbow to the arm. She had it scouted.
Continuing to attack the neck.
draped over the top rope.
Compromised position here.
Right across the...
Will this be enough? A kick out, and you can see the frustration starting to build.
Not time to expect victory yet. Trapping the arm.
STO!
Stiff kick. We know what Roxanne's thinking here.
Roxanne Perez looking for with pop rocks. Will Perez take advantage? There's two!
And it's all over. Roxanne gets it done.
Here is your winner, Roxanne Perez.
An enthusiastic Roxanne Perez celebrating tonight's win.
You can see it on her face. Roxanne is standing 10 feet tall right now.
If my jaw has not dropped to the floor, it has now with this match. Holy moly! I don't know how to feel. I don't know how to react because I am just shocked. Second match of the episode. The very first round matchup for the women's title tournament is the Man versus the Prodigy. And the Prodigy upset the Man. The Roxanne Perez beat Becky Lynch. In her first, I'm pretty sure her second match in this universe mode goes up against a very good Becky Lynch and beats her. Mind you, the overall difference in the game is 10. Well, just for context, I adjusted some of the ratings so that way it's like a little more evenly, like even more fairly matched up, I guess. But to think overall difference of 10, I still can't believe it. Oh my goodness. So you're telling me Roxanne Perez beat Becky Lynch? If someone told me, hey, Roxanne Perez is going to beat Becky Lynch in your next episode, I would laugh. Because you think with the experience and just simply how well Becky Lynch is, like, oh, she's going to win. That was really something. That was crazy. Absolute madness. I guess Perez is looking to become the next megastar of the women's division. And speaking of megastars, we have the megastar L.A. Knight. Yeah, taking on the Celtic Warrior Sheamus in a first round matchup for the undisputed WWE title tournament. This one's gonna be a celebrity.
Here comes a man who loves to fight.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall, making his way to the ring from Dublin, Ireland, weighing in at 267 pounds, the Celtic Warrior, Sheamus!
The leader of the Brawling Brutes. I'll tell you, this guy will fight anyone, even his friends.
Well, it's a good thing Sheamus doesn't consider you a friend.
Still a lot of fights left in the Celtic Warrior, that's for sure.
A pint and a fight is a good Sheamus night, and my sources say the Celtic Warrior already has a couple cold ones waiting backstage.
It's time to get out of the way. The fastest rising star is in the building.
And we're about to see whose game it
And
is.
his opponent from Los Angeles, California, weighing in at 241 pounds, L.A. Knight!
Knight made headlines when he became a breakout superstar. Now he's on the type of ascent that can't be stopped.
I know he's one of the toughest competitors around, but you're going to have to raise it to a whole new level with the Celtic Warrior.
This superstar better be prepared for a healthy dose of physicality in this one.
You have to appreciate the unapologetic charm and brazen self-confidence of LA Knight. This guy believes he's a certified... Shoulders down. Shoulders up.
At this point of the match, I'm not surprised.
There he goes, right into the corner. Alabama slam.
That was all sorts of nasty.
You have to be in peak physical condition to pull off a move with that much weight behind it.
Sheamus asking the WWE Universe, are you not entertained?
And the DDT.
Uh-oh. Elbow drop. Punishing attack from the Celtic Warrior.
Fantastic offense from Sheamus.
Looking for a high-risk move.
Here we go. Good Lord, taking flight. No matter who you are, when you crash on the floor, a searing pain races through your body.
LA Knight all attitude tonight, but how does he convert confidence into results?
Knight has thoroughbred athleticism. His in-ring knowledge is almost surgical. So as long as he keeps his cool, there's a very strong chance he earns the win tonight.
Sheamus proving just how much the fight means to him there. Didn't hold back one bit.
Brought back into the ring from the floor now.
And he said, you're not getting me with that this time.
Great strength being shown here.
Ooh, dropped right on their face.
LA Knight's hopes are waiting.
Knight is going to have to dig down deep here.
And countouts are legal, so hopefully this will be a short trip outside. Stuck in the tree of woe. No escape in sight.
Ooh! Oh, targeting the stomach.
And he saw that coming from Knight.
Pop ups their opponent.
In a reverse power slam. What a move.
Ooh, treading all over their opponent.
What are we about to... Ooh! LA Knight
with the BFT.
That could be Sheamus's demise.
What a kick out. This is unbelievable resolve being shown by the Celtic Warrior.
And it may just take going to the...
Taking a trip outside, but he's got to be mindful of the count. Oh. Cravat locked in.
Neck breaker. And he tosses him back in now.
Oh, what an axe handle.
He's absorbing some tough hits now.
Sheamus came looking for a fight, and this...
Oh, look out. It's on now.
Ooh.
Looks like a hockey fight's just broken out.
So much pride, so much resiliency on display.
What impressive determination from both competitors, keeping at each other no matter what.
Back and forth, looking for the advantage here.
They are emptying their tanks, going back and forth like this.
Gets him with the counter. Boom! You can feel the contact.
Nothing pretty about this, just a good old Donnybrook here.
Two fighters putting their haymakers on autopilot.
Ending this test of wills with a big exclamation point.
The Irish brawler's got him where he wants him. What noise? This is over. Here he goes for the win. 2.
How in the world did he kick out?
I knew Sheamus had this.
Cover!
Sheamus gets the win.
Here is your winner, the Celtic Warrior, Sheamus!
Sheamus standing victorious here.
He fought hard, but LA Knight just landed on the wrong side of this one.
I expect LA Knight to return to have that last laugh.
And it looks like the megastar could not match the mega power, the fighting spirit of the Celtic Warrior, as Sheamus will be the one moving on to the semifinals next week. And speaking of fighting, and on the topic of fighting spirit, there's a man out there who's been known for his fighting spirit to get to the top. He's won the Intercontinental title, I believe the United States title, and even the undisputed tag team titles last year in that one's main event of WrestleMania 39 with Kevin Owens. And that man has a name. His name is Sami Zayn, as he looks to embrace the fighting spirit against Mr. ATL, Mr. A-Town Down, for the former United States champion and and current member in real life of A-Town Down Under, the current Smackdown tag team champs, Austin Theory. And Zayn is looking to embrace the fighting spirit and get this win. Austin Theory is looking to make a statement and reclaim the gold in the form of the United States title.
Here comes Sami Zayn.
Underdog no more. He has reached main event status.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Making his way to the ring from Montreal, Quebec, Canada, weighing in at 212 pounds, Sami Zayn!
Listen to the energy in here for Sami Zayn.
Sami never gives less than 100% in the ring. This guy has to be on guard against Theory, a competitor who is not above cutting corners to get what he wants. Are you A-Town down, Corey?
All day.
And his opponent from Atlanta, Georgia, weighing in at 220 pounds, Austin Theory!
All the potential in the world, but unfortunately, a bad attitude too.
We'll have to pull out all the stops against Sami because he will definitely do the same. Ready to live in the now, Austin Theory has had quite the career so far. The youngest United States champion of all time. Say what you want about him, but Theory's abilities are nothing short of amazing.
And the sky is the limit for someone of Theory's caliber. Not that there are many superstars of his caliber.
There's no telling just how far Austin Theory will go with this kind of career trajectory.
And he's facing off against an opponent as persistent as they come in Sami Zayn.
The amount of heart in Sami Zayn is second to none. Combine that with hard-hitting strikes and unrelenting stamina, it's a tough night at the
Look out! From the top with the splash.
And shoulders are down. 2. A kick out before 3.
He's determined to keep this matchup going.
Oh, stop right to the hand.
The proverbial mud hole has been stomped, and now it's time to walk it dry.
Trap the arm. Into the neck breaker. Austin with an explosive sequence here.
Yeah, Sami's defensive instincts need to kick in.
Theory is known for his cocky attitude, for his showboating in and out of the ring. Would you consider that a hindrance to him here in this one, or is it the kind of mind games that...
No! Suicide dive!
Whatever it takes to win.
Soaring out of the ring, looking to do as much damage as possible.
Into a powerbomb.
That is the kind of move that leaves our jaws on the floor. Unbelievable.
Delivered into the barricade.
Oh, and a reversal.
And that might be the start of the momentum swing that Sami needed.
Could be a chance for Sami to change the complexion of this match. Enziguri finds its mark.
Referee's count only getting higher.
Come on, got to get back in the ring. Snap power slam.
He may be in a bad way here. Yeah, Theory's showing he's wise beyond his years with that offensive display.
What are we going to see from Theory? From the top. Diving elbow drop. Are you kidding me?
Theory's got a plan to end this.
Theory looking for a win in the now with
A-Town down.
will that clinch it for Theory?
2. Near fall.
Oh man, what a kick out. Sami Zayn remains one of the most tenacious superstars around.
And for a silver spoon kid like Theory, you have to think he's getting more frustrated by the second.
Oh, that was just malicious. Insulting.
Sami can't find a foothold in this match.
Theory is picking up steam.
Set up in the corner of the ring.
Leaping into it. We got a cover.
And this one is over.
Here is your winner, Austin Theory.
Sami falls short tonight and suffers the loss.
Like him or not, tonight belongs to Austin Theory.
Once again, Austin Theory silencing the haters. Behold the Theory era.
It seems like even a fighting spirit was not enough for Sami Zayn to win this match, as he takes the loss against A-Town Down, Mr. Austin Theory. I guess it's just another way of saying that A-Town Down was simply enough to overcome this fighting spirit that has been embraced for probably a long time. The aura of Sami Zayn would probably be a better way of saying it, but it's very unfortunate to see. But it is what it is, as Austin Theory is moving on to the next round of the U.S. title tournament. Apologize, ladies and gentlemen. I did have to make a quick change to something, so just bear with me as you see my face for a long time. But in the meantime, I can start updating all of what is it? All of my tournament all my brackets for the time being. As Austin Theory. Oh, so with Austin Theory taking the win, we have officially one semifinal matchup confirmed for the U.S. title tournament. As next week, Austin Theory will be taking on Noam Dar. That's actually kind of crazy and kind of funny to me. How had 2 matches already for the U.S. title tournament, and both matches end up being where both the winners of both matches will be facing off in the next match of the next round. Or it was just kind of funny just realizing it just now that it's it's kind of annoying when I know what I'm gonna say and somehow, some way, apparently I can't comprehend it. It's just, I don't know, just I hate freezing and pausing, knowing the fact that I've done this for weeks, months. I've done YouTube for a good amount of time, and yet I still stumble. It is quite not infuriating, but very annoying to me. If you understand what I am saying. But yeah, so now with this, we're now getting to our second women's title tournament match, where the winner of this match will face where the winner of this next match, which is between the newest signing for Smackdown or WWE in general, Miss Jade Cargill, is taking on the latest call from NXT in real life, taking on Lyra Valkyria, as we have Jade Cargill taking on Lyra Valkyria in this next matchup in the women's women's title tournament match. Women's title tournament first round, and that match is next. And the winner of this match will go on to face Roxanne Perez in the next round. And so it means the winner of Natalya versus Io Sky will face the winner of Bianca Belair versus Rhea Ripley. And then the winner of Santos Escobar and Wes Lee will take on the winner of Xavier Woods and Apollo Crews in the semifinals. And for undisputed WWE title championship tournament, the winner of Bobby Lashley versus Carlito will take on the winner of Logan Paul versus Andrade. And the winner of the Cody Rhodes versus Drew McIntyre matchup will take on Sheamus in the first round matchup. In a semifinals matchup. Well, let's get into this next match.
The following is scheduled for one fall, making her way to the ring from Tampa, Florida, Jade!
This is the kind of match the WWE Universe has been dreaming of, and that dream is about to become a reality.
I do realize that the model, or at least the facial appearance for Jade Cargill doesn't look nearly as accurate as the one as her in real life, but it is what it is. Apologies for that.
And from Dublin, Ireland, Lisa Valiant!
Some would say this superstar thinks a little too much of themselves, but the tape doesn't lie. This is a serious contender for any title.
They need to loosen up, have a little fun, heck, maybe even lose a match once in a while.
What? That is horrible advice. A determined look on her face. She knows how to prove herself in the women's division.
And just looking into her eyes, you can see that she's as focused as ever for this one.
Keeping her head on a swivel and her eyes on the prize. That's what this business is all about, Cole.
She knows just how important a win in this one could be, and she's going to keep that in mind here.
That all said, she's facing off against a woman who's been more than...
She thinks she has it. She kicks out with authority after two.
If she keeps the pressure on, the next one might do it.
Bear hug, squeezing the breath out of them. This would be an amazing upset. Can she? And she releases the hold as she feels that enough damage has been done.
Should have kept on wrenching. Why show mercy now?
Dominating shoulder tackle.
Oh no, trapping the arm. A vicious stomps to the hand.
Each of those boots seem to get heavier with each blow.
That's a bad landing.
Is it enough? She breaks the count quick.
This isn't even close to over.
Big forearm. Reverse.
Following the backflip.
That maneuver goes to show you how much speed kills.
Oh, moonsault.
Incredible agility.
You really have to be confident in your athletic ability to pull off a standing move.
Up high.
Through the air. And connects.
Coming down on their opponent like a sack of bricks.
She's just getting worked over right now.
Yeah, she's on the bad end of every maneuver. Down in a hurry.
And she slides her back to the mat. The cover. Kicks out on the pinfall attempt.
Just kicking out at one takes a lot in a match like this.
Double chicken wing applied. Glove slam.
That hit the spot. She's finished.
Two. An emphatic victory.
Here is your winner, Jade!
That's the kind of win that can take their career to the next level.
You put in the work and good things happen. That's a performance that everybody should hope to emulate.
An emphatic, simply an impressive victory from Jade Cargill. Fortunately, Lyra Valkyria does fall short and is out of the tournament, but still an impressive showing to prove to the women's division that she can put up a fight, but unfortunately, her skills are not enough to overcome Cargill. For this next matchup, we go back to the undisputed WWE title tournament as we have the Maverick, currently the United States champion in real life as we speak, and his name is Logan Paul, the most viral person presumably in WWE, currently taking on El Idolo, the newest member of the Smackdown roster, Andrade. And I must say, this will be one interesting and probably a fantastic matchup here tonight for this episode of SmackDown. And this match is up next.
Time to go viral with one of the most polarizing figures in pop culture.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Making his way to the ring from Cleveland, Ohio, weighing in at 205 pounds, Logan Paul!
We knew he was a social media phenomenon, but I don't think any of us ever imagined the aptitude Logan Paul has for sports entertainment.
We've seen Logan Paul take on the top names in boxing. We've seen Logan Paul take on the top names in WWE. Logan Paul is clearly fearless. He's already earned victories over Rey Mysterio and The Miz.
And Paul could add another milestone win to his resume tonight.
The WWE Universe just exploded.
And his opponent, from Gomez Palacio, Durango, Mexico, weighing in at 212 pounds, Andre!
The moment this match was announced, the WWE Universe has expected a classic. I think it is destined to deliver.
All it takes is one lucky punch, and Logan Paul can beat anyone, even this guy.
And here we have a superstar with a big chip on his shoulder.
He has certainly felt overlooked recently.
Well, he has a chance to change that perception in this matchup.
And he'll be facing off with a very polarizing Logan Paul.
Well, of course he's polarizing, Saxton. That's what happens when you achieve Paul's level of success. He has everything that you could possibly want, and then some.
Ah, just unloading.
Oh, what a right hook.
Paul's attack gets reversed. Standing shooting star press, incredible.
It takes a certain level of athleticism to pull that off.
Logan Paul's seamless transition into the squared circle has been quite the surprise, Corey. Paul's athletics have definitely been a key factor in his success so far. Is his opponent going to be able to overcome that tonight?
While Paul's certainly an impressive athlete and obviously extremely confident, he's still relatively untested in WWE. Honestly, part of me suspects that Paul's confidence is a house of cards. All you need is a gentle breeze to bring it tumbling down.
Gosh, he's lost some of his wind now.
Kick to the midsection, sunset flip. A powerbomb's not meant to be pretty, but oh man, does it get the job done.
Yeah, pretty sure they don't want to be taking any more of those.
He's got the... He thinks he has it. And he easily stops the ref's count.
An emphatic kick out, and there's still a lot of game left here.
Boom, right to the body.
From behind, sits up.
Oh, an inverted DDT. Ooh, sharp elbow.
Locks in the gut wrench. Suplex. With the counter. Oh, the knee just being torn apart now. Drop kick.
Oh, right in the back.
Got him seeing shadows. This is it. No, stops the count at 2.
He just won't give up.
Oh my God, missed timing with that springboard. Uh-oh.
Dropping the elbow right on the knee.
He is looking to do some serious harm.
What now?
Oh, yikes, a stomp to the guts. Watch the precision with this strike. Well, Logan loves the spotlight, and it loves him right back.
All the way to the floor.
He's heading to the floor, but he can't take his time. Drop kick.
Beautiful.
Bang!
And Logan Paul's abilities are on full display.
Paul's doing a great job remaining engaged with the opposition.
Belly stop. Oh, he's starting to struggle here.
This is where endurance becomes so important in the late stages of the match. Boom! Boom! What are you waiting for? Get back in there!
You tell him, Saxton.
Thrown out of ringside and back to the mat. He's back in so close to a countout.
You do not want to lose that way. Down with a tilt-a-whirl backbreaker.
In control here with a swinging neck breaker.
Textbook. Boom, right across the small of the back. Locks in the gut wrench.
Suplex. Logan Paul showing no fear up there.
Look at the
Frog splash! Logan Paul has him on Dream Street.
That's it. Logan Paul gets the win.
Here is your winner, Logan Paul!
An emphatic win from Logan Paul.
And it looks like it won't be Andrade. It won't be El Idolo heading to the next round, to the semifinals of the Undisputed WWE title tournament. No, it'll be the Maverick, Logan Paul, as he will be making his way to the semifinals next week. And speaking of El Idolo, one of his rivals, I guess, since he's made his return to WWE, is the leader of Legado del Fantasma, a man who's looking to reclaim his stake in WWE on the main roster, on the blue brand, by getting singles gold in the form of the United States title. That man's name is Santos Escobar. And he is going up against a former NXT North American champion, also a man who's looking to stake his claim on the blue brand, hoping to get his first singles title since coming up to the main roster. The Cardiac Kid, former NXT Tag Team Champion, that is Wes Lee. Looks like Santos Escobar is going to have to conquer and survive against the Cardiac Kid and his quick and potentially dangerous moveset as they get prepared for one-on-one action next on Smackdown.
The LWO is in the house. It's cool until you say it.
The following is scheduled for one fall, making his way to the ring, representing Legado del Fantasma from Mexico City, Mexico, weighing in at 200 pounds, Santos Escobar.
Escobar is supremely skilled, taking his cues from Mexico's greatest lucha legends.
I just realized that the microphone's doing entrances again. I don't know
know
why I'm having this problem again.
The
This is
battle-tested
ridiculous.
leader of the LWO,
Absolutely
Santos
ridiculous.
Escobar, knows he has what it takes.
And I'm realizing it in multiple
When
matches. in.
Escobar competes, greatness may just be imminent. Here's an extremely impressive young high flyer.
And his opponent,
The charismatic Wes Lee set to compete here tonight.
You really got to admire the heart of Wes and the
Kick to the midsection. Could be thinking about the gory special. Yes, that's exactly what they were thinking, and it is in.
It's cinched in.
And he chooses to let go of the hold.
But just the amount of time he was in that submission could be very significant.
He's stalking his opponent from the top turnbuckle.
He's getting up, but there's danger in front of him. From the top rope, beautiful drop kick.
Makes the cover. Barely kicks out.
Couldn't quite slam the door yet.
Oh, right to the kidneys.
Golly.
Kicks to the face. Capped off with a big one.
Showing absolutely no mercy at all. What an onslaught.
Uh-oh! Suicide dive. That was coming in hot at breakneck speed.
Going fast and living dangerously. You want to control the tempo. You want to dictate the pace. That right there is how you do it.
Big forearm.
Does the path to victory for Santos Escobar lie in the more traditional or modern elements of his game?
It might actually be both. Escobar possesses a perfect blend of modern and traditional offense. If he wants to win tonight, he needs to bring the best of both worlds.
Oh, my goodness. Tossed back into the ring.
Their opponent's legs and
Hello, hello, hello. I'm just now seeing these comments for
Right to the
Talk. Sup?
kidneys
Nice
from
match, Garden. Talk. Well, for context, when it comes to the talking, at least for the matches, I don't talk during the matches. I just let the commentary team, the in-game WWE commentary team, do it for me. And the reason I say is because there are certain moves, they're like their finisher, the special moves, or just simply a lot of moves in general where I know the move, recognize the move, or I don't know them, where even if I know what it is, I don't know the name of it. I don't want to just try to do that. I'm like, oh, that's not good. Because it's just, it makes it seem like I'm talking, don't know what I'm talking about if I'm talking about something, even if I don't know what the name of it is. Past that, between matches, I do talk, as I said, something I enjoy. So I was kind of limited to that, because as much as I like wrestling, there are a lot of moves, just a lot of just general basic moves that I see on WWE television, whether it's a special signature move for a wrestler specifically, or just used by as part of the moveset across wrestlers. I still stumble across that where it could be a simple suplex and I don't know what it is specifically. I would know it's a suplex, but you wouldn't be able to acknowledge, oh, is it this one? Is it that one? But right now we are doing, I believe, our third. Yes, this is our third United States title tournament. So, sorry. This is our third first-round matchup for the U.S. title tournament, as Wesley is really taking advantage of it. Wesley might have it here. Well, I'm talking one. That's two. No, okay, got a two. But yeah, this is the third of 4 first-round matches for the U.S. title tournament. For all singles tournaments, the U.S. title. I'll talk in a second. Wait, 2. That's 3 as Wesley takes the win in this matchup. What a win. What a victory for the Cardiac Kid getting it done.
The loss goes to Santos Escobar.
Santos is going to spend a lot of time trying to figure out what went wrong tonight.
Oftentimes, Escobar's emotions fuel him to victory.
And I let them continue talking until they stop talking. Great match to end it. I'll be honest, I thought maybe Santos was going to maybe kick out at 2 then and there. But that was not the case. I must say, very impressive victory, but Wesley comes out on top, getting the victory. Great things to see from both competitors. And like I was saying, so for these singles tournaments, so weeks 1 through 2, we did qualifying matches because we had 12. So yeah, I'm going so fast, I can't comprehend it. So for both brands, there are multiple tournaments. There's the tournament for their world title, women's world title, their singles title, like the U.S. title, United States and Intercontinental title, and the women's tag team tournament, title tournament, which consists of 8 teams, 4 from each brand, and then the respective brand title tag title tournaments, which have 6 teams. For the tag team tournaments, there was no qualifying match for the women's side of things, as we just start with each match would be all the matches we've done before, were first round matchups, then second round, and so on and so forth. But for the singles title tournaments, for whether it's for Smackdown or Raw, either way, it starts with 12 competitors. We had 4 qualifying matches the first 2 weeks, and now we're getting now this week and for Raw and SmackDown, which the previous episode was the first rounds for the singles title tournaments for Raw. This week we're doing the SmackDown singles tournaments. Or this episode is dedicated to those matches for the Undisputed WWE title, Women's title, and the United States title. And I'll stop talking. I'll get back to it later because Rhea Ripley versus Bianca Belair for the Women's title tournament. First round matchup is now.
The EST of WWE.
The following is scheduled for one fall. Making her way to the ring, representing the Street Profits from Knoxville, Tennessee, Bianca Belair.
Hey, Bianca, make such a confident entrance.
Let's be honest, it's because Bianca Belair realizes exactly how great she is.
Corey, not just great, the greatest. Get it? I'm looking at her right now, and I'm watching her body language, and her intimidation factor has got to be off the charts, knowing she's facing Rhea Ripley.
Her intimidation factor is 0. Ladies and gentlemen, Mommy's home.
Here comes Rhea Ripley.
And from Adelaide, Australia, Rhea Ripley.
Physically imposing and a talented athlete.
This is a woman who knows how to put her strength to devastating use.
Rhea Ripley is capable of anything inside the ring.
You've got to respect that.
She cannot afford to let Bianca Belair purchase real estate in her mind.
Not if she wants any chance of taking down the EST.
We're about to see arguably the strongest, the smartest, the fastest woman in this division today.
And you won't get much argument from me, Michael. Bianca is a truly exceptional athlete who uses her abilities to accomplish incredible things in the ring. You're always wondering what jaw-dropping feat she'll pull off next.
And if Bianca has her way, tonight can become another big win.
And across the ring with a cold and unnerving look on her face is Rhea Ripley. Now, Rhea shows no concern or remorse for her fellow superstars in the ring. She bulldozes right through anything that stands in her way.
Personally, I respect Ripley's unwavering dedication to getting the win. She doesn't waste...
Up high, diving crossbody! Throwing all caution to the wind. 2 count.
She was close to the end there.
This could be a tipping point in this match.
No!
Somersault plancha!
Risking it all and able to connect like a homing missile.
She turns it right around with a counter.
Rhea isn't taking this lying down anymore.
But Ripley still has to do more to get this fully in her favor.
Corey, what is Bianca Belair's strategy when going into a match against an opponent like her?
Belair says she's the EST, but she has to remember she's competing at the highest level. She cannot underestimate her opponent. Belair has to focus more on being the ER tonight. She has to be harder, better, faster, and stronger than her opponent.
Pinpointing the leg.
Punishing the leg.
Wrestling 101. If you can't stand, you can't fight. Boom, right across the small of the back.
And the EST got bested there.
Big boot to the gut and a thunderous forearm to follow.
And the pressure on Bianca continues to mount.
And Rhea showing no signs of taking it easy on the EST.
They are feeding off the WWE fans, now pinning the arm down and
delivering nasty stomps.
you got to wonder if there's more animosity in this match than we previously thought. Tossing them aside.
I've seen Saxton thrown out of a few local bars like that before.
Please don't remind me, Corey.
Oh, well scouted by Ripley. This could be it. Cover. And she's not done yet.
She's still got a lot of stamina left. Oh, face first. Rhea going all out, showing there's no limit to what she'll do to get the win.
The powerhouse, Rhea Ripley, looking to force her opponent into submission. The prism trap is in. Look at the power of the nightmare.
The ES. And for some reason, she lets go of the hold.
Could have just been a tease of the potential agony that's yet to come.
Taking flight.
She steers clear of that one.
Big splash. Taken down to the mat.
Big time spine buster.
Could lead to a big time win.
Belair hoisting up the opposition. This should do it. KO. Rhea went down in a heap. cover. Not even a 2 count. What unbelievable power.
Unbelievable. Kick out at 1.
Unbelievable, more like inhuman.
And Belair 100% thought she had it there, guys. I think we all did.
And a slap for the exclamation point. Boom, right across the small of the back. Up and around.
Tilt-a-whirl slam. Staved off that attack.
With a glam slam.
And this is what the EST does best. Bianca comes at you with everything she's got.
Able to fight out with a punch.
Rhea Ripley with the riptide.
Wow, Ripley got her.
2.
Rhea Ripley did it. What a huge win.
Here is your winner, Rhea Ripley.
A tough battle between both competitors and a hard-fought victory for Rhea Ripley.
Bianca Belair may be the EST, but today the better and best woman was simply Rhea Ripley.
And ladies and gentlemen, it looks like the Eradicator Mommy was able to fend off the EST of WWE by getting herself the win over Bianca Belair. And with this win for Ripley, she now will have to wait to find out who her opponent will be next week in the semifinals, as she awaits the winner of Natalya versus Io Sky. And this next matchup is our second to last first round matchup for the Undisputed WWE title tournament, as we have the current Undisputed WWE champion in real life, the American Nightmare, Cody Rhodes, taking on the Scottish Warrior, Drew McIntyre, which is up next on Smackdown.
The American Nightmare is here.
The son of a plumber looking to continue the Rhodes legacy.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Making his way to the ring from Atlanta, Georgia, weighing in at 220 pounds, the American Nightmare, Cody Rhodes.
You just have to be impressed with the form that Cody Rhodes has taken. He's become a leader, a mentor, and a main eventer.
Those are all great things to be, Saxton, but we all know what Cody truly wants to be more than anything else is a world champion. Hard times and perseverance, Cody Rhodes embodies them all.
All in the name of finishing the story that has eluded his father. Cody seems dead set on reaching the pinnacle in the name of the Rhodes family.
Well, here comes the Scottish Warrior.
Carrying his trusted blade, Angela, McIntyre summons the support of the WWE Universe into battle.
54 pounds, the Scottish Warrior, Drew McIntyre.
There is no getting between Drew McIntyre and his goals. Whether the WWE Universe supports him or not, Drew will stay on the top of the food chain in WWE. Drew McIntyre has an unparalleled focus, refuses to let the outside noise get to him.
Yeah, as clear-headed as a superstar can be, which only makes him even more dangerous.
Drew McIntyre was once the hand-picked chosen one of WWE. But in the end, all of his success has been the result of good old-fashioned hard work.
Yeah, credit to McIntyre.
Into the cover. Only a 1 count before the kick out.
Getting the shoulder up before 2 tells me the end is not near.
Oh, a nasty stop to finish it off.
Cody Rhodes performing at his very best now that he's back in WWE. Corey, how can his opponent prepare tonight?
Cody Rhodes loves to play mind games with his opponents. He is the American Nightmare after all. If you're up against Cody, the key is not to let him get in your head. Otherwise, you've already lost. He's not letting fatigue set in or get the better of it.
Side effect!
Shot after shot, then slamming their face down.
Getting carried around, bad spot to be in.
Great presence of mind by McIntyre.
Oh, neck breaker.
A striking blow.
Shot after shot, then slamming their face down.
Cody Rhodes drops down and delivers a right. And Drew there just got a taste of pushback to his warrior-like mentality.
Axe handle finds its target.
Cody toying with his opponent a little bit.
Oh, elbow caught him right on the bridge of the nose. And now McIntyre is being neutralized.
Continued offense courtesy of Cody Rhodes.
Reversal. Can he take advantage? Taking it outside the ring now.
Retaliated with a head-turning clothesline.
Ah, stomps to the legs. Ah, look at this. What a headbutt.
Showing off their deadlifting prowess and just tossing their opponent like they're nothing.
Not the prettiest thing you'll ever see, but it sure looks effective from here.
Oh my goodness, into the powerbomb.
That was a powerbomb with one message in mind: absolute destruction.
Air raid crash neck breaker. And McIntyre is absolutely at the top of his game in moments like these.
Safe to say the domination of the Highlander is upon us.
Up the turnbuckles.
What's he gonna
From the top. Oh, and he doesn't connect. Oh, just deadlifting their opponent and tossing them aside. Offense like that is why Drew McIntyre's a game changer.
And he's tuned Cody Rhodes out, keeping the nightmare out of his head and Cody down on the ground.
And Cody puts a stop to the momentum that was mounting against him.
He isn't allowing that burst of attacks to finish.
Oh!
Able to capitalize. He's got him down. Is this it? He gets the shoulder up in two.
That was a long 2 count there.
Springboard up. And McIntyre getting clobbered there.
And this match is not over yet. Things are only going to get harder from here. Rhodes hooking his opponent. And
Into the final cut.
Looking for a little bit of high risk here, it seems. From the top. Oh, elbow drop.
oh, it's a piercing elbow.
Into the pin attempt. And there's the kick out.
Keeping a loss at bay for now.
Cody trying to get this crowd on their feet, trying to get them behind him.
From the second rope. Oof! A right hand stops it. Arm drag. Simple yet effective way to get out of a predicament.
A well-placed knee drop to the skull.
This could spell doom for McIntyre.
The American Nightmare.
For the crossroads.
McIntyre's in dire straits.
Makes the cover. Somehow he kicked out.
Where in the world did Drew McIntyre find the strength, find the heart to just power out like that?
I don't know, but I don't know how much longer he can go on.
You gotta wonder what more Cody has to do to put him away here. McIntyre is getting dismantled.
Drew doesn't usually allow his opponents to gain this.
That's it. Cody Rhodes able to score the win.
Here is your winner, the American Nightmare, Cody Rhodes.
Cody Rhodes finding success in this one.
I strongly suggest Drew McIntyre go back and watch this match. There's plenty that can be learned from this loss.
And it looks like the fighting spirit for the American Nightmare is enough to conquer the Scottish Psychopath, the Scottish Warrior, from moving any further into the undisputed WWE title tournament, as Cody Rhodes will be advancing and moving on to the semifinals next week for that tournament. As with this win, Cody Rhodes will be facing Sheamus in the semifinals of the tournament. Now, that match now concluded, we now get on to our final first round matchups for each singles tournament. As we still have Xavier Woods taking on Apollo Crews for the U.S. title tournament. Final one for the U.S. title tournament. Then we have our final women's championship tournament. Women's title tournament. First round matchup between Natalya and Io Sky. Main event, our final first round matchup for the blue brand will be Bobby Lashley versus Carlito for the undisputed WWE title tournament. For those of you who are watching, if you have any questions, comments, or concerns, please leave them down below. As I have to get this whole thing figured out, because sometimes this game is kind of goofy, if I'm being honest. So I have to figure this out. This out. As I can do one match, but apparently for a minor show, it's because I have to make a quick adjustment. Hold on, ladies and gentlemen. To make a quick adjustment as I work on this, we will be right back. Well, ladies and gentlemen, I did have some technical difficulties, and I did make a very, very crucial error. Because, so, the way I was able to get 12 matches for these shows was to have a minor show with 3 matches, but unfortunately sometimes it's goofy and it doesn't work like it should. So, I had to go in and make it a major show, make it a second major show for Smackdown, but unfortunately I moved on to by pressing next show after the initial 9 matches, and I guess because of doing that, it just automatically went to Raw, the next episode. So, but I'm not surprised because it's like, oh, there's no show there, so it's gonna move on. And by putting that show there, it's not even gonna matter. So, once again, another major technical difficulty. This is what, 2 episodes in a row with major technical difficulties? I'm very disappointed. So, that means unfortunately there will not be a main event. I guess Cody Rhodes versus Drew McIntyre was the main event. But we will get the Xavier Woods 3 remaining matches kind of figured out. Because it's like, we gotta figure out something. I don't know what exactly we're gonna go off of, but we will figure out something. I would say do the matches, but I mean, we can try to do something. But yeah, I'll figure out something. Just give me a moment. Well, ladies and gentlemen, that'll do it for today's episode. I know this is an abrupt ending and a very terrible ending at best, because it's like I have all these matches prepared and ready to do it, and then all of a sudden it's not even gonna close out with the actual final tournament first round matchups for the singles tournaments. So, well, besides that and all the technical difficulties that I truly apologize for these past 2 episodes, thank you for tuning in and joining us. As I know, we had a little bit of a peak for this episode, which was great to see. If you went out to enjoy it and you made it this far, consider smashing the like button and consider subscribing to my channel if you're on YouTube, and follow me on Twitch if you're on there. And if you so happen to have Instagram, I do have an Instagram handle for this YouTube channel. It's titled at Totally Not Dak. That's the word totally, not, then Dak, D-A-K-K. If you have any comments, questions, concerns, video ideas, suggestions, or anything you'd like to add, please let me know in the chat for either Twitch or YouTube. Hope you all enjoyed. Stay safe out there. Have yourself an awesome day. As my name is Dak, remember guys, stay awesome. Jesus loves you. And be like Dak, but every day be more like Jesus. Adios, amigo.